this is the last lecture of the course. So we're looking at, as perhaps you're familiar with, whenever there's a great amount of change, there tends to be pushback to that, a backlash. And so we're going to start there with that backlash. We'll talk about Phil Schlafly and her role in that backlash in her campaign to stop the ERA. And we'll look at some Supreme Court cases that push up against the Roe v. Wade decision. We will look at, there's actually a book called Backlash that a journalist wrote that looked at the ways in which there seemed to be like this pushback to some of the steps forward that women had made in the 60s and 70s. And then we're going to see, again, in terms of trying to identify waves, we're going to see a third wave that's going to emerge in the 90s, and then a fourth wave of women's activism. And we'll be able to connect that third wave to the idea of intersectionality, which is we've seen that before, that concept, but the phrase is coined in 1989 by Kimberly Crenshaw. So we'll talk about that a little bit, and then look at the Clarence Thomas, Anita Hill hearings and the ways in which that also kind of spurred a third wave. And then we'll look at some of the documents of the third wave movement as well as the fourth wave too. All right, I hope you're doing well. Take care.